Will. 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 You know. Sometimes, nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. Oh my God. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love when all things go wrong? And when all things go wrong, you just sit back and you look at life and you just go, well, Notice you go live right after the Broncos lose. I want you to look at me. I'm banning you from my fucking channel. I want you to know that I'm banning you from my shit. You're no longer able to speak to me. You can choose violence all you want today. I'm gonna ban each and every one of you motherfuckers. I'll talk to myself. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I'll talk to myself today. Don't try me. Don't try me. Need y'all to remember, we ain't friends. We ain't family. You motherfuckers are the equivalent to scum. You're the equivalent to smegma. Don't try me today. My team just lost in another Sean Payton-esque fashion. I'm not fucking with none of you motherfuckers today. I'm just here for the crash house. Watch yourself, cause you next. I'm a line up each and every one of y'all with a shotgun in my hand. And it's that shit. It's that shit to where you just see shit and it just make you go, well, because on what fucking planet can Bo Nix not throw 3 times to wide open men? I blame Sean Payton. I blame Sean Payton for every single goddamn thing about this game. I blame Sean Payton. I blame Sean Payton. I don't blame any player except Bo Nix. Sean Payton and Bo Nix, international terrorists. We know Bo Nix couldn't shoot Charlie Kirk because he can't hit a fucking target. I can't even be happy about this shit. I can't even be happy about this shit. And it's like, I'm not even surprised. I can't be surprised. I can't. Because this team, I just want to see. I just want to confirm it. I just want to make sure I can confirm it. We've played 3 games this year. Only one of them we've gotten past 21 points. When that last year, Russell Wilson, I swear to God, we would get to the 20s in scoring and couldn't do shit else. Why are we repeating this process again? Why is this process being repeated again? Why are we sitting here and stomaching this again? Why? For what? What's the purpose? I'm a Giants fan. I can relate. I don't relate to terrorists. I don't. Anywhere, any team that has Russell Wilson, I can't relate to you. I just want you to suffer. Fuck you. Suffer as I suffered. You know? You know? That's essentially it. That's essentially how I feel at this current moment. I'm devastated. I'm terrified. But you know, my solace in that, my moment of zen comes in where tomorrow I'm gonna gamble. I ain't gonna do it now. I'm too angry right now. Like the bad juju is going to affect it. In the moment, I'm like, I could gamble now. I could do it now. I could throw all caution to the fucking wind. I can throw caution to the fucking wind right now. But I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let all the animosity I got in the moment just cool down. I'm gonna just let it cool down. But that's not gonna stop us from grifting over a dead man's body. Because, ooh, don't you know it? Everybody's doing it. Everybody, and there's no saving grace. There's not one holier than thou person. Everybody, for almost 2 weeks, have been grifting off of a dead man's corpse. I think either today or yesterday, they just had a great big memorial. Trump at this fucking memorial talking about they found the cure for autism. And it's like, oh, did we now? Did we now? Okay. Sure. Fine. Sure. Fine. Sure. Sure. Fine. That's great. Bro banned me because his team lost. You thought making another account was going to save you? You thought making another account was going to save you? Everyone's milking the deceased cock of this Chucky boy. Yes. 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 Absolutely. Yes. 100%. Now, some people are going about it in a casual way. They are just sitting there making videos and tweets about, people reacting in horrible manners. You could kind of throw me in that camp. It's still grifting off a dead man's body because he is the topic. Like, regardless, I'm still in the category of grifting. I'm in that subcategory where I'm mainly just talking about motherfuckers and their horrendous reactions. Because why would you get on any camera on any social media site and say, get the kids next? You beyond me at that point. But you got other motherfuckers who are taking that body. Taking that body, demonstrating it for everybody, taking its body, taking his body, and just like the Jews did it, Israel did it, Bibi Netanyahu did it, the woke did it, furries did it. We gotta ban the furries. We gotta classify transgenders as a terrorist group. Who knew one man had all that power? It's sick. I would say it's a sickness, but can we all just be normal? No. The consequence for being normal is to recognize that you won't get as much stupid shit as you've gotten over the past number of years. To sit there and think to yourself that in the moment you could potentially, maybe, for sure, without certainty, have an opportunity where motherfuckers aren't playing upon their dead body. It's crazy work. It hasn't even been a week since he died. Yes, it has. It's been a week. Wednesday makes 2 weeks. What 2 weeks it's been. Yeah, I still have video upon video upon video that y'all have not seen yet. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Because this week you're getting them, whether you like it or not. I don't give a fuck how old these fucking topics are. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. You're getting them. But we got one more, and I feel like this one's gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt my solar plexus. This one's gonna hurt my insides. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why this is gonna hurt. It's because the amount of like pointless, benign response that it didn't muster. I know for almost 2 weeks now, we've been sitting here and reviewing and laughing and poking fun and being a little bit concerned about the reactions to Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck. Some of them have been funny, stupid. Others have been very concerning. And, we've sat here and enjoyed that time, but we all should have wondered what one specific group could have thought about Charlie Kirk passing away. We should have considered Black Lives Matter and any activist that has close ties to that group and what they have as an opinion about Charlie Kirk. Because you would think, if you were somebody who was running around claiming this man to be a hater of black people, a racist, all these other things, you wouldn't even want to bother wasting your energy around that, right? You would think you would want to put your time towards other things that you would deem productive, right? So when I say that, and then I find out that all of these people decided that it would be a great idea to march the streets just yelling out fuck Charlie Kirk, I often get a little bit confused, because in my confusion I sit here and wonder, how come we're not drawing more attention to the individual who is no longer on this earth, who at this moment people are running around and saying, hey, white people did it, hey, he got lynched, and their evidence is just that it happened in Mississippi? How come we aren't possibly marching in the streets for more black lives that have been lost in unjust matters? Why are we, as a group of people who pretend to care about black lives when it's convenient, focusing on a guy who in your mind was not favorable to black people? Even though you got black people running around saying he wasn't racist, here's why. You view him as evil, you view him as racist. Why even dedicate time to it? You're mad that there are people honoring him in death. You're mad that people are hosting vigils. Hey, guess what? In case you're not aware, they hosted a great big memorial service at a fucking arena. Your plan failed. Your idea didn't work. The execution piss poor. Why? Because while you're sitting there, oh, fuck Charlie Kirk, racist bastard, they're cheering this man. They're honoring this man. Prominent figures are doing it as a means to say, hey, this was a great guy, while you're sitting there wasting your time trying to convince everybody this was a belligerent racist who wanted to see black people at the fucking cotton field. And it didn't work. When we sit here and we play this game with this goddamn organization, and we sit here and we think to ourselves, wait, how come they go months on end without being heard from? Wait, how come they could potentially go a year without anyone really hearing from them in any full capacity? Well, I could give you a long list of reasons, but I'm gonna give you the one that stings for a lot of these motherfuckers that claim to be for the people. It's because black lives don't matter unless you die from a white guy or maybe a white cop. Because for some reason, the litany of bodies that exist, that are on the ground, that are in the grave, that don't seem to get as much traction, throw them to the wayside. Like I mentioned earlier, a guy whose name is Trey Reed is gaining traction because these motherfuckers are sitting in a prayer circle hoping that white people killed him. They're hoping that somebody broke his arms and legs and hung him up. And still to this day, they're trying really hard to find that out, but they can't do it because they don't have any fucking evidence to back it up. So when you sit there and you wonder, why waste your time on this? Why are they wasting their time on this? It's because they're bored. They don't have anything, and they don't necessarily care about black life unless they could spin it as white people bad all the time, white people got that genetic bone in their ass that lets them be racist. And for that, I say, fuck you people, you can suck my dick, because you are evil people who do not necessarily care too much about a black life. You care about a black narrative, and that means that a lot of people who will suffer in this world won't gain as much traction as the next person, because your black life does not matter. The black narrative of the white people did it does. And when we sit here and we just listen to it, I want y'all to listen to this shit. Listen to this shit.
Holidays.
Wasted.
That's why.
Proverbial time on nothing. Wasted it. Like, wasted it. This is like the sick part to me. Where's the goddamn money? Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Did you see Disney is offering people lower price? Wait. Did you see Disney is offering people lower prices to not cancel their Disney Plus account? Sweetheart, Mariah, my darling, any subscription service you have, start the cancellation process. They're gonna give you a lower offer. That's not new. That's not a new thing. Like, this is not a new thing. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. You cancel a Peacock subscription, they're going to offer you a lower price for maybe a month. And I really think it's only with streaming services, not just like any subscription. I never do that. Motherfucker, I canceled my Peacock and they tried to offer me a lower price. I think, what was I paying? Like $15? They tried to offer me it for like $8. And I still said no because I don't have a reason to have Peacock anymore. When I had Hulu, I'd cancel Hulu and they try to give me like the $1.99 price for a month. It's like, no, I'm done. I got nothing to watch. I don't pay bills for services, so I wouldn't know. Well, shut the fuck up. Don't be surprised about shit that exists in this world already just because now you're just now finding out about it. But hey, dedicate your time to this.
Kirk, fuck Charlie Kirk, fuck Charlie Kirk, fuck Charlie Kirk.
You know, there's like a black kid dead somewhere that could maybe use a little bit of traction, please.
Racist bastard, racist bastard. Piss on your ashes, piss on your ashes. Spit on your grave, spit on your grave.
You know what's crazy? While they was doing this, these motherfuckers like the next day got set up to host a memorial for this dude. One was effective, the other one's not.
I'll never be a slave. 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 I'll never be a slave.
And might I just ask the court, Charlie Kirk, I don't give a fuck with that dumb bitch shoe on his shit. Charlie Kirk was not the same as me. Charlie Kirk had a net worth of $12 million. Shut the fuck up. He didn't have the power to make me a slave. Sorry. Hate to break it to ya. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Hate to be the guy that's gonna let you down, but no. Also, I appreciate the follow. So who is this for? The people in the video. That's who it's for. This shit ain't for me. If it was anyone else who got shot in the neck, no one would bat an eye. What the fuck is wrong with people? I'll tell you, Cherry Cosmos. I'll tell you. Look at me. It's because no one cares unless it's an influential person or the story is somehow juicy enough. You know how many motherfucking Amber Alerts? Where's my phone? You know how many Amber Alerts I get on my fucking phone of missing children? And that don't get nationwide attention, but somehow every single fucking nationwide story that get talked about a motherfucker getting kidnapped ends up being fake. Do I need to remind y'all that a bitch lied about being kidnapped while she was stroking her pussy in the sewer for some fucking Cheez-Its? Like, there are children missing right now. Not even local news is paying attention to that shit. Like, local news don't even pay attention to this shit no more. Oh, and by the way, speaking of no one knows to this day if she was busting her pussy down with some Cheez-Its in her hand. That is my joke that I will carry on. Jimmy Kimmel got fired and left seems pretty bent out of shape about it, as they should be. You are out of your mind if you don't see the glaring issue there. If you don't see the glaring issue around the topic of free speech and how a motherfucker could just come in and put that pressure on a fucking entity to get rid of somebody, that is indeed cancel culture. There's a drastic amount of conservatives trying their hardest and failing to try to make the two things different. Nope. No. And it helps me in my argument because I've been saying free speech ain't really a fucking thing. All you motherfuckers running around pretending like, oh, we got free speech. No, you don't. They got motherfuckers who don't want to hear any of y'all talk about anything. And I'm one of them. I want motherfuckers arrested for the shit I be hearing. But I've been saying that for years. I'm not pro free speech. So watching all this shit with Jimmy Kimmel and then watching everybody jump through hoops to try to lie about this moment and that moment and this moment and that moment, I love to see it. I'm loving it. It's beautiful. It makes me queasy. 80+ kids are missing in VA. You'll arrest Saints fans? Yep. If I were to become the president, if you think Trump bad, you ain't seen shit till I get in position of power. But I'm telling y'all that. I ain't got a backdoor deal, y'all. I ain't got to wovenly try to convince you of something else. No, I'm going to tell you. Free speech, that's the first thing gone. I'm sick of hearing y'all. Matter of fact, breathing, 30 years in a hole. You breathe, you got asthma, 60 years, face the wall. Sick of this shit. Shoes politics are the same as whoever she's dating or married to. I don't give a fuck. The fact that she tried to make it seem like, oh, we're all Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was a net worth of $12 million. He's part of that 1%. That don't mean he deserved to die, but he is not the same as me. Sorry to burst anybody's bubble. Sorry to burst anybody's bubble. But no. Good luck to the Saints. Fuck the Saints. Fuck the Saints. At this point, we're going to become our own vigilantes sooner than later. You know what's so interesting about what you just said? I'm going to read that again. At this point, we're going to become our own vigilantes sooner than later. What's interesting about what you just said is that in that moment, you could think that a lot of people are going to start turning on each other, or you could listen to the random ramblings of a white woman who seemingly has it in her mind that anarchy is about to ensue.
There will come a day in the not so distant future where MAGA Republicans or former MAGA Republicans will not be able to live in peace in this country anymore.
That sounds like a threat. And white woman, I would just like to point out something as a African American such as myself. You're white. You, statistically, if I'm to listen to these people with nose rings, are going to kill me one day. Not for any other reason other than my beautiful skin color. And I am very afraid of you.
Not exactly sure what that's going to look like, but I know for certain that you're either going to have to leave this country or completely hide any evidence that you ever supported Donald Trump.
That sounds disastrous, along with a certain type of lifestyle that was ostracized a long time ago. And I'm struggling to understand how you might be able to one day hope for that or even get that off of the ground.
In order to just walk out of your house. Even in the most rural conservative areas of this country, prior to January 2025, you couldn't walk out of your house and fly a schmotzy flag around and be vocally proud about the fact that you're a white supremacist. Half the town might agree with you, but there would be consequences for that. There'll be a day very soon.
What was the consequence? What was the consequence? Like, well, people would get mad. Some people would throw hands. That's pretty much true. But overall, what was the consequence? And especially now that we got like 4 more years of this, what's the consequence? What's the day very soon? Because I don't want to hear soon as in like 3 to 4 years from now. I don't want to hear soon as in like the next 10 years. Soon makes it seem like it's going to happen soon. And I'm still struggling as to how your white ass is going to make it happen.
And where those consequences are not only going to be reinstated in society, but it's also going to be impossible for you to do anything in peace. If you choose to live out and proud about the fact that you supported Donald Trump during this time, your life's going to be miserable. Unless you sequester yourself to your small, little, rural East Texas town and never leave.
First of all, I don't know why we throwing Texas into this because we Texans didn't do anything. Second of all, you malignant definition of a tumor. You are not creating that little safe hug box that you think you're creating. You're creating what is the equivalent to dictatorship in the highest of forms. Let me make myself abundantly clear to all of you. I do not care about any of your political affiliations. In my opinion, both sides suck to this day, and they've been sucking for a long time with no ability to swallow. They are the reason why this country is in shambles. Whether if you want to pretend as if it's only one side or not, that's your burden to bear, and you can't convince me. Cry about it. But when we're sitting here and playing this really weird game that, ooh, one day you're going to have to start hiding. Ooh, one day you're going to have to start living in fear. Ooh, one day you're going to have to start doing this. Ooh, one day you're going to have to start doing that. Ooh, you're fucking stupid. You're stupid. Mind you, this sounds drastically like the fat, ironically white motherfucker who is like, please, Daddy Trump, please, Daddy Trump, please, Daddy Trump, please, Daddy Trump, give me permission to start knocking on these motherfuckers' doors and shooting them. Please, Daddy Trump, please, Daddy. It sounds the exact same. Delusional white people. What is going on here? What is with you delusional white people? I get it. Like, I get it. Y'all got convinced by black people that y'all got all this infinite power. But horse shit. Horse shit. I want everybody to pay attention to make life worth living. Your life ain't worth shit at this current moment. What you are describing is cancel culture to the most benign T. I understand that that's the excuse y'all throwing out. It's not working here. I want you to know that you're wrong. I want you to know that you're not consistent. And I want you to know that benign fucking excuse don't play here. Because everyone getting fired is not doing that. Some motherfuckers are just saying they don't care and they're getting fired. Now, let's throw out a drastic understanding here. Wanting Charlie Kirk's kids dead is drastically different from saying, I don't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. They got motherfuckers calling Charlie Kirk a racist and they're getting fired. That's a different opinion. That's a different opinion and they're getting fired. You got motherfuckers who are conservative that have often spouted some very hateful shit and they get fired. And you know what motherfuckers be saying? It's cancel culture, free speech. Oh, I can't voice my opinions as a conservative. Why can't a motherfucker voice their opinions as a liberal who thinks Charlie Kirk is a racist? You see, the trap I set for y'all is very simple. I tell you what you're about to walk into is a trap. And then you walk into it. You don't even combat it. You don't even try to change the route. You just walk into it. And make life worth living, you walked into it. I get it. Revisionist history is something that y'all could play on like these other YouTubers who don't spend their time looking at this shit. But as a guy who does, you're not going to get it here. You're not going to get it here. Question, why do people kiss their kids on the mouth? Skelly, you're the only one in here that I know as a parent. It's time for you to weigh in. It's time. I hit a high note and I sent it to Skelly. This motherfucker has not complimented me on it. And you know what? That's racism. That's racism. Benign hatred to the soul. Who's bothering me? Oh. I told you it was lovely. You're full of shit. Skelly says, I told you it was lovely. Fuck you. No, you didn't. My kids are old enough for cheek kisses. See, the evil part is that means two things, but I'm choosing the PG version. Isn't Smelly British? No, that's the other one. That's Chick Tries. Chick Tries is the British one. No, it doesn't. Hey, Skelly. I'm not a freak. The only man I know who does this shit is Tom Brady. The sick part is there's somebody else. There's somebody else who I had to see on live TV kiss his son on the mouth. It was and it was like watching it was fucking crazy. It's tiring. Apparently being black and educated, staying away from gangs is looked down upon. No, you're acting white. Fuck you. You're acting white. Fucking pull your pants down to your fucking knees. Show them shitty hole in the drawer, shit stained drawers you got. Start crumping. And all that other shit. Was it Titus O'Neil? See, I knew you knew, because you a fucking WWE fan. I knew you knew. And that shit was like raunchy. That nigga like grabbed him. He grabbed his son like by the face. It was like whoa. And it wasn't like, if it was a baby, I'd understand it. That child looked to be like a 13-year-old. Like raunchy shit. Smelly Skelly is not a freak. My introduction to Skelly was her talking about pegging. This is a freak. Skelly is a sexual deviant. And Cherry, I appreciate you falling for the trap of following me. Welcome to hell. Tomorrow I'm gonna gamble if you're interested in watching me suffer. Not that kind of freak. Hey. Your introduction to me was a conversation about pegging. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with being a freak. Ain't nothing wrong with being a freak. Pegging, I'm not reading that. You almost got me. You almost got me. Realization Skelly is like Marcus in Detroit Become Human. The Broncos fucking suck. I can see why you might call it hypocrisy. No. This is not a might. It is. And it's emboldened me. Because I've been telling you motherfuckers for years, consistency is not key. None of these motherfuckers are consistent. And there's really no free speech. Because if you got a group of people sitting here in the moment, crying, hooting, and hollering that they can't exist on this earth because they're conservative, and then they getting a bunch of motherfuckers fired, some of them deserve to be fired. Others are clear examples of free speech being infringed upon. Jimmy Kimmel. You're hypocrites. And you can keep writing these long paragraphs defending it. Hypocrisy. I don't have to convince you. You have to convince me. And you're not doing a good job. You're not doing a good job. What is this?
Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do. That man, that young man, I forgive him.
Well, pretty certain motherfuckers got like 3 more weeks of content out of that one moment right there. Now tomorrow, because it's 7:00 at night. Tomorrow you're going to get some YouTube videos from some people about the power of Christianity and the power to forgive. Some of you motherfuckers wouldn't forgive your mama for slapping you upside your fucking neck. Y'all are not this lady. I'm not this lady. She could forgive whoever she want. That's her right. That is her right. You take it away from her, you just indignify that you're a piece of shit. I find it funny when the side of cancel culture gets mad when it affects them. Yep. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of all this hypocrisy, is that the pendulum always shifts. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. When the pendulum shifts, you're going to find out who's consistent and who's not. And right now, a lot of motherfuckers ain't consistent right now. And oh, little Leon loves it. I love it. It's amazing. See you for the next quartering video. How dare you? Like, how dare you know what I'm pulling up on my streams? Fuck you, suck them up, dry them out.
Give him.
And by the way, Peachy says hello. Peachy wants you all to know that she has officially graduated and she's waiting for her diploma to be mailed, and somehow I convinced her to get like a pink graduation frame. And Peachy is on the hunt for an apartment. Oh my God, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I'm proud. My little babushka. She's grown up. Oh, the humble beginnings of this little ignorant motherfucker not knowing how to cook bacon properly. No, she has not found her rich husband yet. We still working on that one. 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 But you know, progression is key. Progression is key. Peachy finally out of the nest. Didn't she microwave it? Yes. Old little Peachy used to microwave her fucking bacon. It's amazing that she's still alive. Husband got to pass the Leon check. All I need, for the amount of women that I have as friends, all I need from whoever it is that's fucking y'all is to respect y'all. That's all I need. If they respect you and care for you, I don't care. You want to be the bridesmaid so bad? Yep. And once again, fuck you. Like, just because you got dreams of getting fucked by dudes, like, I can't have a dream of being a bridesmaid? This fucking terroristic racist society, I thought we were more woke to the hip trends that exist. Fuck, nigga. Like, you know what's crazy about this tweet is the one right above it. Kirk gave one of the most consequential speeches in American history. Candace. And yet you weren't there for your friend. You're a fraud. Candace. Like, I'm trying, dog. I'm dead ass trying. What you're witnessing is Christian nationalism. If you're ashamed of it, that's your problem, not mine. You've been brainwashed by Marxists to believe that wanting government respectful of Jesus Christ is a bad thing. I've rejected the brainwashing. This memorial is awesome. Charlie knew that politics wasn't the ultimate solution. Christ is. Oh, God. Shake that ass in a circle. But now about grifting on dead bodies. Our hero is here to point out the grifters. Our hero is here to alert us of the people using his body for their own gain.
Look, I think it's 100% inbound to make as many videos or tweets or...
Thank you, YouTube, for buffering my shit for no reason.
Look, I think it's 100% inbound to make as many videos or tweets or whatever you want about everything that's going on with Charlie Kirk.
Let's stop right there. If it pleases the court, for a moment, may I, since he said that, now, I'm not counting, or maybe I should. You know what? I will. Give me a moment. All right. Let's see. Proof woke squad member married her brother. Okay. I'm not going to waste my time with that one. Let's count them off, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Not that one. 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, 30. 30 on one channel. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. There are 66 in 2 weeks. There are 66 videos from this dude around the topic of Charlie Kirk. And out of the, 66? I'm almost certain 60 of them have an ad in them.
Because we are, I don't think I could even say culture war anymore. I would more so say an actual war. They keep...
No, I'm sorry to break it to you, but sitting in your fucking chairs, in your fucking cars, in fucking public, hooting and therefore hollering about how you're in an actual war does not make it a real war. I'm going to give you one example. That further proves my point. Some motherfuckers are just preforming. You won't believe me, but a man is very upset.
This is such bullshit. I've never been so pissed in my whole life. I'm so freaking pissed right now. This is bullshit. I love that guy. God damn it. I'm so pissed.
I would like to believe that he's sincere, but I just can't. I just can't for the life of me take him seriously. Like, I just can't. You are in public yelling at your phone in a parking lot, and I know that there are people nearby. I think he's walking past what looks to be a homeless person. Like, for what? Like, honestly, for what?
Keep trying to take our lives, the left, and we keep saying,
who's our lives? You stay inside.
well, that's those crazy lefties. Then they go after Trump, not once, but twice. They go after Charlie Kirk successfully. Who knows who else? They attack our vigils, all this kind of stuff. But I also think it's important to, part of me...
When we sit here and we talk about our, like, the reason why I don't like this our word is the amount of people who are not involved. Like, you're not too closely involved in this, buddy. I hate to be that guy who lets you know, but you're not hosting visuals. You're probably going to one, or maybe you're not even going to one. You spend all that time complaining. You posted like the worst tweet possible about how, I'm going to start making babies and going to church. Like, you didn't care.
The core of what a lot of content that I used to make, and I love to make, is my favorite content, is hypocrisy. And there are several people out there right now who are throwing themselves on Charlie Kirk's coffin. Look, I never said I was best friends with Charlie. You haven't seen me like crying about Charlie. Yes, it sucks, but I didn't know him. I can't fake an emotion I don't have. The only emotion that I have with what happened to Charlie is fear. And I guess there is this kind of overarching sorrow for his family and his children, the way I would have for any human being, but I didn't know him.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm not producing my episodes crying and saying, he was my best friend, and then not going to his funeral and then using his name to disparage his past. I'm not going on Fox.
Who are you talking about? Say her name. Say her name. Say Candace Owens' name, boy. Say it.
News like this loser, in my opinion, pretending to care about Charlie Kirk when your entire history has been insulting him. There are people like Ian Carroll who's just asking questions, but every time, he's like, oh, I really care about Charlie Kirk. I really care. Here he is saying, and you've dedicated your life to serving the people who killed him, the Jews. Okay, so Ian Carroll doesn't give two ripping craps about Charlie Kirk's death.
I thought this was the uncensored channel. You can say shit.
He only cares that it's another angle of attack for him to talk about the Jewish government and Israel. Look, again, I think that Israel is far too involved in our government, especially with our political leaders. I don't like AIPAC. I don't like any foreign government involved in our government. Do I think Israel is up to shenanigans? Yes. Do I think they have anything to do with Charlie Kirk? No. And do I think using Charlie Kirk as an angle of attack for Israel is gross? Yes, because Charlie loved Israel.
I just want to stop right now because I was given a tweet. And I had to
In that private moment on his dying day, we find everything we need to know about who Charlie Kirk truly was. He was a missionary with a noble spirit and a great, great purpose. He did not hate his opponents. He wanted the best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent.
Hey, make life worth living. Come back to the front of the class. If you were one of these people, and I'm just assuming right now, you can correct me if I'm wrong. If any of you are one of the people that's like, oh, the political rhetoric and violence and all the insults, they have to stop. Ooh. Even though that this is about as tame as it could get. Oh, for anyone that thinks, the political hate that gets thrown from both sides, it's going to suddenly stop. No, it won't. No. You're all going to hate each other forever.
And I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Erica. But now Erica can talk to me and the whole group, and maybe they can convince me that that's not right, but I can't stand my opponent.
I wonder. Now, I'm looking at this after a guy gets shot, and there's clearly the idea that, we got to tone down all this, like this, calling motherfucking Nazis, fascists, communists, racists, and all this shit, that both sides play in. After a significant individual, as it pertains to politics, gets shot in the neck, and everybody has it in their minds that, he died because of his opinions, you would think at some point, motherfuckers would turn it down. It's the mascot of the right saying, nah, I hate my opponents. Fuck them. Fuck. And then y'all wonder why nothing changes. And it's just the way it is. Sunday Night Football time. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm about to speed run through this shit.
For better or worse, he loved Israel. And, for these people to be like, oh, Charlie. Oh, like Ian Carroll made a career of disparaging Charlie Kirk. And now he's like, oh, but guys, we got to get to the bottom of what happened to Charlie Kirk. Well, here's an even worse example. This is a 2-minute Jesse Waters cameo. From a 2-minute Jesse Waters cameo to calling Charlie Kirk a martyr while fake praying as a, quote, self-proclaimed witch, which this woman is, Carolyn has turned his death into a clout machine. The real question is, what did she say to him before he died? Buckle up, because it's ugly. And I love making these videos. These things, by the way, this is my Jeremy Hambley channel. I don't do a lot of personal...
Oh, hello? Is this self promo? You just spent 3 minutes and 30 seconds of your video talking about other people grifting off of him, and here you are again. I told y'all. told you.
Beefs on the main channel anymore, but I can promise you I will be doing them on this channel. So please do subscribe.
Shameless. Sir, you had a man by the name of Styx who bathed in the virgin blood and claimed to be a man who was killed by black magic. Fuck that. Didn't he bail out this same dude who was found guilty of assault? Like, what's the track record here, bros? Like, what are we doing here? Huh? What are we doing here? This is terrible. But off that alone, I don't want to hear your fucking, oh my God, jump scare. I don't want to hear your take. Now. Make life worth living. Come back to the front of the class. Because ain't it ironic that you was talking that hot shit? Uh-oh. I was fired for being a conservative. Oh, good Lord. I wonder if Buddy's going to tell us what he got fired for. I haven't watched this. So I know it sounds like I know, but now I want to know if he tells me.
Hello, my name is Chandler Crump. I'm 21 years old.
Oh my God, he's speaking too fast. The 2x speed won't capitulate.
And I was fired from my job today for being a conservative. I was pulled onto a one-on-one meeting with my supervisor today, and as you would expect, HR jumped on and explained to me that they needed me to take down all of my social media posts about conservative politics.
Yes, sir! Never knew what I would be. I found. I told you. You motherfuckers don't get it. That digital footprint means something. That digital footprint will be on your ass like a white woman into scat. Your jobs don't care about your life. You are there as an employee, a wage slave. You don't do anything to embarrass that company. And when you do, they will fire you. Fuck your political opinion. Fuck the right. Fuck the left. It goes the same both ways. I remember that lie motherfuckers tried to push on me that leftists never get fired for this shit. Nope. Even before this past week, that shit wasn't true. But now, after this past week, I don't want to hear that bullshit ever again.
Or else I would be terminated. Quick question for you, just to summarize everything that you just said. Around the time of my hiring, somebody brought it to your attention that I have social media posts that are possibly in violation of both the previous policy and the new policy.
Yes, because these jobs have policy about what you post on social media. And if they deem it to be something that they don't like, you're fired.
Can you specifically state to me what parts of that policy, and is it all political posts or certain types, or who kind of determines what is considered controversial or not? The answer he had to that question is that their legal department decides what's controversial or not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What do you mean, a white woman in the scat? Motherfucker, white women have been raping kids this entire year, and you motherfuckers wouldn't know about it if it wasn't for me. You are now shocked that white women are into shit? The white race is not what it used to be.
Though he did provide some examples, talking about LGBT issues, race relations within the country, or even talking about ex-President Biden and gender identity as controversial subjects that they wouldn't allow me to talk about. It was at this point in the conversation.
Meanwhile, the U.S. government is literally passing hate speech laws over Kirk's death. But free speech, hate speech. Oh, didn't Charlie Kirk say something about hate speech being free speech? Damn, using that man name to fucking push that nasty shit. Nasty shit.
Conversation that I really started to understand where things were going. So I asked them directly, what did they want me to do? And their answer, well, they wanted me to take down all of my posts that were deemed controversial.
Fuck your free speech. Take it down.
Or else I would be terminated. What those consequences are, will I be terminated for not removing the social media posts? I wouldn't be able to take down really anything at this point because these social issues are very, very important to me, and they're kind of what I built my life around. It's kind of what brought me into the events industry, was working in politics in the first place, and it's still something I do. It's still social media posts I make and content I talk about. I just never really viewed it as controversial, and I've never been disrespectful. Or
It doesn't matter if you view it as controversial. What matters is what I've been saying mattered the whole time: a company's bottom line. And when you are disrespectful to that company's bottom line, get ready to call mom and say you need another job, fuckmouth. Get ready, because it's coming for you. It's gonna hit you where it hurts. It's gonna hit you in the knees with a razor scooter. Oh yeah. Mario time.
Or derogatory in any way, shape, or form. So if it's somebody's opinion that's different than mine, I would like to understand that. And if it's somebody that decides, hey, this is controversial, I'd want to get some information on that. I asked them for specific examples of posts I made that were too controversial for the company. One of them was a post simply stating that there are two genders.
Controversial. Controversial, my boy. Nope. Controversial in this 2025.
That was outside of the policy. Totally. I understand. So that sounds good. I do understand that the assertion of the two genders and many other things are outside of the policy. Okay, great. And so how long would it take for that decision to be made? Because I can tell you right now, I will not be taking down any social media posts, and I will continue to make more.
You're fired.
Today, I decided to stand firm on my values and beliefs. I was offered the opportunity to take down every post I had ever made that they deemed controversial in order to maybe keep my job. I said no. For that reason, I'm now unemployed. I want everyone to know that from this day forward, I will put it all on the line to stand on my beliefs. And
Wait. I'm so glad. Why do you have this done, Ava? Why? Y'all remember that one dude who was like, conservatives are the group of hard work. We don't ask for handouts. What a bullshit lie. What a hullabaloo. What a load of Smirnoff. What a bunch of crocodile shit. Can't say I'm too surprised. Hypocrisy knows no bounds. He thought our government actually followed the U.S. Constitution, poor guy. It wasn't this guy. But I need y'all to remember that Jubilee. Matter of fact, fuck it. We gonna watch it. I want you all to know that I'm not lying to you. I don't have a reason to. His skin's not light enough for that to work on you. Oh my God. What is Trump hiding about Epstein? Oh, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that. Kiss my benign
handouts.
Ass.
Words.
There it is. Make life worth giving. We doing this again? You've come back around to try to swing at the king. So, two genders versus I'm glad that someone I disagree with died sounds different to me. Well, duh, they're two different sentences, so maybe we should go back to English class on that one. But need I remind you that when you post things like that and it goes viral and motherfuckers spend dedicated time contacting your job, what's the similar outcome? That company's gonna bring you into that office and they're gonna talk about what you posted on social media and they're gonna say, hey, you could delete that right now. Maybe you could keep your job. Or you could keep it up because you believe in that. You're fired. Same thing. Same outcome. Two statements that create a lot of controversy. Two statements that inspire a lot of motherfuckers to be emboldened in the moment to get you fired from a job. And we come back to what exactly? Oh, both sides do it? That's nuts. Don't take my hostility as directed towards you. It's mainly because of the Broncos. Like I would be speaking in a way more calm demeanor if Sean Payton wasn't on my motherfucking team coaching these fucking All right, but listen to this horse shit.
Not a liberal. Carry on.
Well, most it's the liberal position, because conservatives believe in hard work. We believe in going to work and working for what you got, not asking for handouts from people who never had slaves.
Why are you asking for a handout, buddy? Go get you another job. Go, hey, go pick yourself up by the bootstraps. Go pick yourself up by them bootstraps. Go pick yourself up by them bootstraps. You see, the reason why I stopped saying that shit is because that bootstrap shit is contingent on you being able to afford the fucking laces and the straps and the boots. And the cost of everything going up. So how the fuck we gonna get to that point? Ladies and gentlemen, this is quick. This is a quick powwow, but I'm out. Sunday Night Football about to start, and I need to be a part of that. Tomorrow, Twitch, I'm gambling. And you know what? Who knows what I do after? But I know for certain, tomorrow, I'm gambling. Skelly, are you still here? My darling. Everybody start oiling up. Goodbye.